Hello, and welcome to the Polyester Atlas, bringing you international football shirts from all around the globe, and generally obsessing over international sportswear to a slightly unhealthy degree. Today's episode is going to be slightly different from usual, as we ditch all our normal segments in favour of taking a look at some of the best shirts released in the last 12 months, in anticipation of Nick from Football Shirt World's annual legendary National Shirt of the Year poll. 2020 may have been an unrivaled shit show in oh so many ways, but there have still been several new shirts unveiled to offer us distraction. And with this year's poll heading our way in just a few weeks, Nick's going to guide us through some of the contenders we're likely to see making the cut. We are, of course, joined as usual by the International Football Shirt A-Team, led by Colonel Nick Hannibal Warwick, our master of disguise who just loves it when a plan comes together. Colonel, good day.
Hey.
In Germany, we have the face man Sascha, whose good looks and silver tongue have smooth-talked huge quantities of polyester out of the clutches of their former owners. Face man, hello.
Hello.
In Canada, it's our resident madman committed to a psych ward for his brain-frying addiction to buying Macron jerseys, whom we have to break out every time we record an episode, howling mad Eric Murdoch. Greetings!
Hey guys, how you doing?
And I, of course, am the group's muscle, famed for my strength, short temper and fighting skills, Joe Bad Attitude Baracus. So, Nick, do you want to tell us a little bit about your renowned National Shirt of the Year poll and perhaps guide us through the year's releases?
Yeah, basically, a few years ago, I started a poll on Twitter to try and find the National Shirt of the Year. Just something to keep us busy in the that gap between Christmas and New Year. This will be the fourth year. So last year was won by Italy with their green special third kit. I think it's Puma released that really nice, smart looking shirt. The year before was a surprise. It was Pakistan, who usually their shirts are really boring. I'll be honest, it wasn't the greatest shirt in my opinion.
It was rigged.
It was. The poll was retweeted by Pakistan's hockey captain. And we ended up with thousands of votes coming from Pakistan, which is nice to get them engaged, but it ended up with their rather crap kit winning. So there you go, that's democracy. And the year before was the amazing Senegal home shirts.
Yeah.
Was it Ramay?
Yeah, absolute belter.
Absolutely fantastic shirt. And I think that's what really kicked it off. I think there was another really good one that year, which escapes me. I can't remember which one it was. Was it Mali? Yeah, I think Mali had their awesome eagle shirt, didn't they?
Yeah, I think so.
And it was just kind of a competition between those two, really, to see who will win it. And Senegal just pit them to the post. Right. Okay. Who wants to start off nominating? I've got Eric on alphabetical order on here, so. Eric, do you remember who you nominated?
I believe it was the Bolivia away shirt.
What do you like?
Yeah, that's definitely on the list for me for a couple of reasons. One, the kind of striped camouflage cuffs are just amazing.
Yeah, they're awesome.
I don't know what that is going on in the neck where it looks like there's two loops tucked under either side, but I like that because it's bizarre. But also those cuffs down there on the ends of the sleeve look like they're sewn on top of the outside of the shirt, which that's just awesome. So I think that's really cool. And the fact that you don't see the gold that often in terms of the badge and the lettering. So to me, that gives it a unique enough presence that it should be on the list for this year.
Cool.
Second nomination?
Well, let's stick with South America, and I'm going to go with my dark horse because I just want to see how badly it gets thrumped out in the group stages. The Ecuador, the underwear of the year shirt. There we go. I love it. I don't care what anybody else says, Joe. I love the squiggly badge that you have to watch a 20-minute propaganda video to figure out what it means, although the video is really well done. If you can dig that up for yourself, you won't be disappointed.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I do love it. And I actually like the fact that there's a little bit two-tone on the sleeves with a little, the yellow bit of trim. And that's just, to me, that's such a unique looking shirt. I'm going to nominate it because I like it.
It's
And
horrible, but I would love to own it.
let's. I'm going to nominate Canada because we have such a huge international football following here in Canada that this thing might actually garnish enough votes to make it into the semis, where we'll promptly kick the ball over the net into the stands and lose. And it's actually not bad. It's the nicest shirt Nike is, made for us after the travesty of the set that came before that, which were quite literally just plain shirts with a badge on them.
I mean, to be honest, that's kind of what this looks like to me.
Yeah,
I really like this.
Yeah.
It's just red. That's all I can see.
Can you not see all the maple leaves and everything like?
No.
Okay.
What's wrong with your monitor?
So we need to send a doctor to Joe's house in Greece right away because apparently he has some sort of a cataract. There's like geometrical maple leaves all over that thing.
Can't see any of it. Must be my screen brightness or something.
It's pretty interesting. I wish they had done a little bit more white outline around a couple of those leaves just to make them jump off the shirt a little bit. But I like the oversized Canada badge. It's quite good.
I agree. I think it's a great design, but it's a bit bad that it's just printed in. Like there is no details, no trimming. So that is really missing. So
it's awesome.
Cheap. but otherwise, it's amazing.
Wow. I've just shifted it from one screen to another screen and it looks absolutely dandy. Yeah. I like it. I like it a lot. Wow.
I think it's their best one since their Umbro days. I wasn't too keen on most of the Adidas stuff, and their Nike stuff's been pretty boring till now, but I think it's fantastic. Sasha, do you want to nominate yours?
Yeah, it's all African for me. And I will start with the Ghana away shirt. I think we've talked about that in episode 2 when we discussed all the African shirts.
Yeah.
And I've been to Ghana a couple of times. I I own a lot of stuff in Kente design, which this is trying to be. So this special pattern, the national pattern. And it still does have the black star, which is really important. So it just ticks all boxes for me. I think the sleeves are maybe a bit boring for that shirt. I would probably have done the design all over, but otherwise it's just perfect.
I think it works pretty well with the dark sleeves. And to be honest, if you hadn't nominated this, then I probably would have. I think it's absolutely ace. If that doesn't make the final, at least, then I'll be pretty surprised and disappointed. But then that tends to happen to me every year. So.
Have you seen somebody had some pictures posted on Twitter? These things look drastically different inside out. Yeah,
that was really interesting, actually. I don't know why, if they've done that on purpose or if it's just the way that they get the effect to work on some of those shirts or something.
That's the Senegal one, wasn't it?
Yes, washed out. That's my second nomination. The Senegal.
Right, let's have a look at your second nomination then. So
that's the washed out Senegal kit. I think it's a bit like that underwear shirt we had before. It's not exactly great, but I really want to have it. It's so unique to have that washed out shirt.
Yeah, it is.
And again, it has a crazy pattern.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what is going on that shirt. It has all the colors. It still has an amazing badge. The FA badge is just absolutely incredible. What I don't like with all these Puma shirts are those little laser holes up here. I think you don't need them. But otherwise,
speed holes.
The speed holes. We don't need them. But otherwise,
they're presumably for keeping a very specific bit of your shoulders cool.
That's good. That's good.
Technology.
They're not too bad on this one. Some of them it really does ruin the design, but in this one and on the Ghana one, it doesn't look too bad. I think
the Paraguay one, it really kind of mucked it up because of the stripes. But
it was weird.
I think that would look amazing in real life.
Yeah,
you have to buy it and find out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then my third nomination is the one I'm wearing. It's the Nigeria shirt.
Yeah.
I've missed the last Nigeria shirt, which is sold out everywhere, and I'm too lazy to find out which ones are fake from all these being sold online. This one.
Still in the bag. He's never
even came out of my box. But
never even opened.
There's a reason it's still in the bag. It's actually a kid's one. It was 12 quid in the sale.
Oh.
And my daughter wrote a letter to Santa and asked for some football stuff. So there we go.
So she might get some.
Yeah.
Good.
So,
good to know.
Anyways, I think the new one is excellent. Again, I love that they put the badge in the middle and highlight it that way. And somehow, to me, it looks like a bobsled team, not like a football team. The whole design.
Cool runnings or something.
Yeah, cool runnings, really. But yeah, it's just an amazing design. I love how it gets lighter in the middle and then darker on the side. It's just brilliant.
Yeah, I'm going to need to get one. You've all got it, haven't you?
Yeah.
I wonder if this is, one of these things is like, how they have these debates about providing school lunches and whether it's better for people's brains. Was this and South Korea done when the Nike engineers got free breakfast at work? And then, like Canada one is when they were starved to death or something from, last year because they seem to vacillate.
In terms of how stimulated they were when they designed something, you mean? The Nigeria designers had really been on the Red Bull and the coffee and were just like, oh yeah, man, just draw a straight line down there. That's cool. I've got it.
Might be wrong about this, but I think that all of Nike's international shirts are bespoke designs this time around. I think they made a point of doing that.
Good. About time.
Yeah. They did it a little bit before for 2018 World Cup, but
it was like they only did it for the teams that they could really be arsed doing it for, that they felt were worth it. Whereas this time it does seem like there are so many more awesome, unique Nike shirts around. Mm-hmm. I think they're doing great.
Right, Joe, your nominations. Do you remember what they are?
In fact, I'm going to nominate two from the same country. I'm going to nominate South Korea's home shirt and their away shirt.
Okay, well, we'll start with the away shirt.
All right.
Right, there we go. South Korea's away shirt.
Yeah, which is, it's just awesome, isn't it? Really. How can you not love that? It's a snow tiger or some kind of snow. Is that right? Is it a tiger? Is it?
Yeah, I thought it was zebra at first, but tiger makes more sense.
Yeah,
it's a white tiger, which is a culturally significant animal.
Like hence their badge as well, which I think is a new badge, and I think it's absolutely badass as well. I just think this whole thing's great, and again, having the badge and the logo in gold just looks great. Gold always looks great on black. Actually, I prefer the player version, which has got a little gap left in the middle so that they can print the numbers on it, and it doesn't seem like they're commercially available, which seems like a bit of a shame, because I was kind of holding out for one of them, but instead eventually I just thought, oh, sod it, and I've ordered one of those. It's on the way, so I should hopefully have that next week. When I first saw it, when it was unveiled, everyone was like, wow, I've never seen another shirt like this in my life. But I just instantly thought of that Botswana third kit from
Alcasi.
Yeah, that's absolutely legendary, and it's like proper zebra print. But yeah, either way, this is absolutely ace, and I'm really looking forward to getting mine next week.
Yeah, there's even some other little things about it that you don't really notice until you start poking at it, like the black parts of the tiger stripes, they fade as if they were painted with ink painting.
I can just see that now, actually, and it looks super cool.
And it's got that neck drainage slot at the back too.
Yeah, it seems to be
good. It's so geisha women can wear it and get that nape sweat thing. That's and you have the nice pattern put into the makeup. So that's why they did it.
Thanks for your insight there.
Yeah, thanks for enlightening us on that.
I fully expect to see images of that because it's a thing.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Yeah.
And this is the home shirt that I'm also nominating, and I just think it's ace. It looks like Spider-Man to me. I don't know.
It does.
Anyone else is seeing that? It just looks great.
So these rectangle pieces are the bits on the flag, aren't they?
They are. Oh, now I got to get that because I didn't notice that before, and that's just awesome. Thank you. Damn
it's so easy to persuade us.
I need to get me one of these. I hadn't noticed that it's got the zigzag down the side as well that Nike seem to have on like most
Yeah,
of their
all of their shirts have that.
Do they all have it? I didn't notice it on the last one either. But
Did you notice the drainage slot moved from the neck to the end of the sleeve?
oh yeah,
I
that's
just
weird.
wanted to say that, yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, you're obviously going to sweat out a completely different bit of your body if you're wearing the home shirt.
Weather in Korea is different, you know.
The zigzag bit does have
That
some
must
more
be it.
detail to it. I can't remember exactly what it is, but
It looks a bit like a thumbprint as well, you know, like when you put your thumb in blue tack or something, like it's like someone with a huge thumb has just gone. But I definitely think this is the best South Korea home shirt since the 2010 World Cup. They had a really good one for the 2010 World Cup.
Yeah, I do like the fact that they're owning the whole pink side of things now, because they definitely went red for a significant amount of time.
Yeah, I quite like that dark red that they had at that particular World Cup.
Yeah, no, it's a really nice shirt, that one.
But this definitely looks great as well. It's funny, I don't really see it as pink. I see it as red and white, but it is
Same
pink.
here.
I mean, it.
Yep.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it that it is pink, but it just seems like that's the consequence of the sort of fade to white at the top. It looks kind of
The
like
training shirt is even amazing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I know we probably don't have a picture of that, but it's like the Tiger one, but it's got some more color behind it.
Oh, cool.
They did an amazing job with the entire line for South Korea. Like you can buy hoodies and all kinds of stuff, which they did with Nigeria as well.
Yeah. The whole range is cool. There's I
Does
saw
anyone have the Nigeria bucket hat?
the what?
There's a bucket hat.
No.
Yeah, they had
done
bucket
loads
hats.
of stuff with it. Yeah.
Oh,
I saw the poncho that you mentioned before, Eric. That's just like absolutely mad. It's like you're wearing a big Nigeria sleeping bag or something like that. It's
really something.
It's amazing, but it costs like £100 or something. So I don't think
nothing will beat the Cameroon denim gilet though.
With the fuzzy neck.
With the fuzzy neck.
Yeah. Where you're kind of like, how has this happened? I don't really understand what's going on with this garment at all.
It's quite odd that we've nominated so many Nike shirts, given that, like, traditionally I'm not a fan of Nike at all.
No, generally there's a lot of Nike disdain in this group, but hey, I guess it just goes to show you, right? We're equal opportunists. If you do it right, we're going to say it's good. If you say it's crap, we're going to say it's crap.
I feel like there's always been some decent Nike around, just that they don't always make the effort for everybody. But this time they've totally nailed it this year, I think. So there's one other that I'm going to nominate as well, and that's the Norway away kit. Yeah, this icy guy, which I just think is, again, it's kind of unique. I can't think that I've really seen this before. It's like you're in the middle of Superman, that ice palace in the Superman films. You remember that?
Yeah, Fortress of Solitude.
Maybe my references are all from the 1980s. Fortress of Solitude, right. That's it. Totally. Yeah. Again, heavy metal as fuck. That brilliant. I just think this is cool. I like the blue trim actually on the cuffs and the collar as well. I don't know what else there is to say about it really. Just that it's really
the badges. Is that a new design that they've gone for? Because Norway it's sort of infamous for
just having the flag.
They used their flag for a while, but they also had that weird I don't know, what was it, NFA that they had written on it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know the one you mean. Yeah, absolutely. Because some of their shirts had both of those. The ones from the 90s. They had some mad Umbro 90s kits. And they had both of those logos on. I guess one's like the FA logo and one's like the flag.
I'll check that out. I can zoom in. It's got the
NFA. It does have it there. Yeah, it's got it there.
Yeah.
But it's just saying Norge once, which is a bit of a disappointment.
I would say that the only way they could have improved this shirt would be by writing Norge in massive letters across the front of it, and then making the whole thing
around the bottom for luck. Yeah,
Norge, just in tiny little letters at the bottom. And
Can
making
I
the
share
whole
my
thing.
screen for a second?
Yeah.
Because I got the bucket.
Oh, there's the bucket hat.
So that's the infamous Nigeria bucket hat. There was actually a second bucket hat as well.
So that's 2018, isn't it?
That's 2018, yeah. But they had two different bucket hats in 2018. So if you ever need a new bucket hat, definitely get that one.
It's not really my style, to be honest with you. I'm pretty. pretty good with hats, but not
I'm surprised.
bucket hats really. All right, excellent. So what are your nominations, Nick?
Yeah, well, to be honest, I haven't actually nominated any. I've just I've put together all the rest of the shirts that I think are worth mentioning. I'm not going to go in too much detail because there's another 39 of them, I think. So
right.
we're going to go through quickly and just sort of stop me if any sort of float your boat.
Okay.
Right, so Andorra always have fantastic shirts. I believe this is the home shirt, is it?
I don't know. It's the one Eric showed us last episode.
The Romanian.
I think it's actually their third shirt.
Is it?
It's great.
It's nice.
It's great, whatever it is.
Yeah, it definitely deserves nomination.
Yeah, 100%.
Another Macron one. Armenia, they had a couple of nice away shirts as well, the apricot colour things, but I thought this one.
Oh, there we go. Eric's got it.
Oh, there we go. that sleeve design I thought was really nice.
Yeah, absolutely. Totally. Definitely worthy of.
And it's very dark on the actual shirt compared to the red. It's toned down in that drawing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, hello.
Austria.
I haven't seen that. It's Christmassy somehow.
It's horrible.
Yeah, I think I'm with you. I think it's horrible. The badge is cool.
Yeah.
There are a lot of new badges around at the moment, aren't there?
There are, yeah.
I like this one. I think that looks.
I hate the badge as well. I think everything is terrible about that shirt.
It looks like a strawberry, like a a big strawberry. I'm sure that's what Puma must have been going for. The famous Austrian strawberry.
What is that? I'll just see if I can zoom in. It's more strawberry.
Yeah. It's
supposed to be like a
strawberry
traditional.
Seed, yeah.
No, it's supposed to be like a traditional dress, like.
Okay.
What Americans think Germany's looking like Bavarian dresses.
Okay.
And they have similar ones in Austria. I think that's what it is meant to be.
I quite like it. It's fairly smart. I think some people will vote for that.
Looks like an Arsenal shirt crossed with a strawberry.
Does.
So, yeah.
Yes. Or Fleetwood. I don't know. One of the two. And the away shirt.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. I've seen the away shirt. Yeah, it's funky, actually. Can you zoom in? Will the pattern show up if you zoom in? Because
is that Christmas trees?
I couldn't really work out what the pattern was supposed to be, but it's cool, and I like the colors as well.
I think they're missing a trick with the badge on this one. Previous shirts we looked at have had like gold Puma, gold Night Tick,
100%. The red on the badge does not work with the rest of the colors of this shirt. They should have gone for a gold version or something like that. But overall, I actually really like it. And when you see the pattern in detail, it is like pine trees or something like that. I don't know. Austria.
I think I don't need the detail. It looks like a forest at night.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think it's pretty funky. Again, Christmassy. It's like they've got two Christmassy shirts for some reason.
Yeah.
We should definitely research these in future. I feel like I say this every episode. We tend to look at shirts and go, "What's that?"
Yeah, true.
But what fun would that be? I mean, one, we wouldn't look like idiots. Two, we wouldn't be able to enrage the internet with our,
are completely wrong assumed factoids. Yeah, but it gives people a chance to get involved because they can Twitter us at Polyester Atlas and say, "You're a complete idiot. That pattern on the Austria shirt isn't trees. It's whatever it actually is.
It's our sacred tooth nerves.
Yeah, and now you've
shown on an MRI.
And now you've insulted us. Yeah.
Moving on.
Oh,
that's nice.
Hello.
Wait a second here. Is this Bulgaria?
That is Bulgaria, and I'm liking it.
Wow. Yeah, so am I.
I couldn't find a photo of the sort of whole shirt, but basically it's white and it's got those two bands across the
bands
center. I think it's a nice little effort by Joma.
Yeah, 100%.
It looks very sort of 70s, maybe.
Yeah, I dig it.
It's a very typical like Soviet or Eastern Bloc 70s shirt,
which
with the one stripe.
Yeah, absolutely, totally. Yeah, it's quite retro like that. It's really nice. I like it a lot. In fact, just behind me, I've got the green one with the big red sash on it. That's
I like that.
super cool shirt as well, and that's Joma as well. So good on them, because Joma sometimes are guilty of not really thinking outside the box. But yeah, that's two cracking Bulgaria shirts that they've done now. Then,
Although they've got a backwards J, which I guess looks like a towel, doesn't it? With the that sleeve on the right.
Weird.
Bit odd. Right. Okay. Burkina Faso.
Oh yeah.
Tovio. I think it's the home shirt. I've had a look through. I found photos of them wearing this one.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's the home.
I like it. It's funky. Yeah.
Do we know what is in the middle? Like
I was just
that
going to
green
ask the same
stripe.
thing.
It's a horse.
It's a horse, isn't it?
You know,
is it?
Yeah, you know they've got the horses on their badge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Can you zoom into that, or is it not high enough?
Yeah, they are
res?
the stallions. I know that. But
In fact, there's one.
Yeah.
It's in the white as well. It's like a.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
so
yeah.
it is. Yeah.
oh,
That's cool.
yeah, nice.
So Cape Verde.
Template-tastic.
Yeah, it's Adidas done loads of this template, and sometimes it's quite subtle, sometimes it's quite blatant, and this one is quite blatant, and it had that weird orange-red look to it.
I don't like it. It just looks like a smeared window, like condensation on a window. You know, Norway made it work with the ice cube, but for me, it is not really working with this. But
I think Norway had a different pattern. I don't.
Yeah,
think
it is a different pattern.
And the Norway one, is it also one piece, kind of like this, where the Japan one doesn't have the different shoulders, the pattern goes all the way up?
Well, the Norway one's Nike, isn't it?
Oh, right, true, yeah.
I think it looks horrible that it's cut here. It just doesn't work at all.
So do I. Don't like the collar. Don't like this template in any way, shape, or form. Really, I mean, if you're comparing that to Cape Verde, like shirts of the past, it's got absolutely nothing. Exactly. Those Tipa ones are awesome. Where are the stars? I want big rings of stars.
They are missing stars.
Yeah. Stars and spots. I really like that one with the stars.
I mentioned that we met the guy that designed that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Did you ask what he was on when he designed it?
No, yeah. I did ask him if he happened to have another, like a box of them in his garage.
Wasn't lots more caffeine. It needs a star. It needs another star. Oh my God. Let's just go for all the stars and then all the spots.
Yeah. So this is the Cayman
Islands. Yeah, I like it. It's mental.
Yeah.
I think
a lot going on there.
Again,
I think it's only the women's team. This is the under 20. Like there haven't been many games in 2020.
Yeah.
But the men seem to be wearing a different design, or certainly the male youth teams are. There is a blue version of this as well, where the blue and the red's just inverted.
I mean, there was a shirt last episode that you said looked like a Spectrum game loading, but I think this has taken it to a whole other level. Like, if you get that person to like just jump up and down a bit and go eep, then you're going to be basically right back there in 1984.
Cool.
There we go.
Yeah, of course, Chad's away shirt. Exactly, that's the one, isn't it? Is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the vertical hold slipped on your old TV.
Yeah.
But we chatted about this one last episode, so I'm going to move on to.
Oh yeah, and that one which we chatted that in episode 2.
Yeah, I think it was
Sascha. You hate it, isn't that right? Not growing on you?
It's
No,
horrible.
It's going to do well in the vote, I feel.
I still dig it. I've got to say, I do. I like it.
Yeah.
It won't be my shirt of the year, but I dig it.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is Comoros.
Comoros.
They've done a lot of changing around of suppliers between 2019 2020, and this, I think this is the most recent Joma effort. I just thought that for Joma, it's quite a I don't know,
intricate
design they put in.
Yeah. It's pretty good. It's not as good as their Bulgaria shirt, but it's pretty good.
To me, it's a fine shirt. I think you don't need the yellow numbering.
I would have done something
doesn't
different
work
there.
And I miss Mana Sports. It was just an amazing local company doing incredible shirts, selling in Comoros, selling in Europe, just perfect.
Yeah, absolutely. Agree that it's a shame that they've moved. And this, to be honest, like it looks to me a bit like it could be a template that they might wheel out in different colors for different teams. We'll see. If it is bespoke for Comoros, then fair play to them.
No, it is a template.
It is a template. Yeah, okay. See, that was what I thought. In which case, it's fine and it looks nice and green, but they could have made more effort.
23 selections, 10 butts.
What?
Whatever.
Oh yeah, 10
I don't
butts.
speak French. I have no idea.
I hadn't even sort of seen how many butts they were offering there, but that's a whole lot of butts. Oh yeah, Egypt.
Yeah,
That we covered when we
episode 2.
Episode 2. Yeah.
Nice, smart, lot of design to it.
Fine pattern.
Very similar to their shirts in the past. With
it looks Namibian to me.
Yeah, I hear you.
So the See England away shirt. It's probably the most exciting shirt England have had in ages.
Yeah, and everyone hates it.
Well, yeah, initially I really hated it. I thought they've done this weird thing with the badge, which I'm still not too keen on. But I do like the pattern in the background. I think it's encouraging that Nike are doing something a little bit more exciting with their shirts.
I love it.
Do you? Man,
yeah, I really love that shirt.
I don't. It looks like it's made of corduroy.
Yeah, there's some. Is it Cameroon that had some shirts in the 90s that had that weird sort of? It's not. What is it? It's not corduroy. It's not pinstripes. It's somewhere in between the two.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks like corduroy to me.
I think it looks a bit like a pajama, but like a really comfortable pajama. And
well,
I do like the badge. I do like the FA badge. I think it's very shiny and bright, and I kind of like that. So yeah, I'm happy with it.
I think it's the wrong colour blue for England, but they're just so samey. All the shirts that they've brought out since the early 90s really have been a bit dull.
Yeah.
Home and away.
I mean, to be fair, I have no sensitivity to English national feelings, so
yeah, me neither.
What do I know about the shade of blue? But the shirt itself is nice.
Right, moving on to the next one. So we covered this before, Equatorial Guinea.
Oh yeah.
I own this now.
Yeah.
It's a bit weird. The this pattern is like really low resolution image, so it's all like it looks quite clear here, but when you've got it in your hand, it's really blurry.
Oh really?
But I thought it was the most unique of the 3 designs I had.
So in person, does it look more or less like you ran so far away through a flock of seagulls?
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Or dipped your head in a bowl of meringue, or something. Yeah, it's weird. I'm. Oh.
So Faroe Islands away.
Don't have that one yet.
I bet you it's got badass details on it.
Yeah.
In fact, you can see there that it's got spots and stripes and stuff in the.
I think it's got hasn't it got the map on the back of it? I think.
The home one does, definitely. It's. Yeah, I like it. This crop of Faroe shirts, I really like the stripes on the collar and the cuffs. I think that looks really super cool. But
it's the wrong blue. Like everybody got that blue, and it's not the right blue for the Faroese. It's not the right blue for the San Marinese. I mean, it's a perfectly nice blue, but
they probably had loads of it left over. So
yeah,
right.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot going on there in the patterns, right? There's a big block. There's one stripe, and then on the other side there's 3 stripes, and then I don't know if those are little crosses.
Yeah, they look like crosses,
Nordic crosses.
Okay, next shirt. Finland.
Okay.
I think this is probably the only time in history that Finland will ever have been nominated for shirt of the year.
It may be
got the top 100.
The most interesting shirt Finland have ever had, and
I love it.
Even then, I'm not that into it.
And even then, it's just a flag. I mean, you could have had that idea before.
Yeah. Plus, 'tis the season and everything. Looks a bit like a wrapped Christmas present, doesn't it? Looks like a ribbon. See what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh, I can actually get that one here in Canada.
Eric buying it as we speak, as we record. You have a problem. This is why you're Murdoch, Eric, because you're just like, have to have. Oh, I just ordered everything Macron have ever made. Whoops.
France.
Yeah, it's fine.
France I like their white ones that just look classy somehow. Either the mime ones or the ones with the little black flecks on them.
This one is horrible, honestly.
Yes, that's not a good shirt for France.
I do have a fake from Zidane from the 1996 World Cup, and that looks like the same quality.
Yeah,
and that fake, I bought it in
great.
Czechia for €10, and it looks like exactly the same quality.
The
Do all these models have inner ear infections? They're all like leaning over. Why can't anybody stand up straight?
that must be it.
I included this one because I like the fact they've got that red stripe. I think
Yeah.
they've done that a few times now, and I like it when a country has a sort of consistent thing about their design and seeing what they can do with it. Cool, right. Ghana, that's the home version. So with the sort of washed out look to the design of the one that Sascha nominated earlier.
Yep.
Gibraltar.
Oh yeah.
So they've released 3 shirts, which all have this. They all look the same. They've got a red one with white, a white one with red, and this is their 3rd shirt.
Black and gold.
That's the Rock of Gibraltar.
Yeah, that's nice. It's the black and gold. The black and gold do it.
Yeah, it's always a good combo.
Yeah.
And
I really don't like that badge. I don't know what.
Yeah, me neither. I'm not into it. I like the old one that was more
But
sort
it's
of
the Rock,
traditional.
isn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
this is
Yeah,
like the
I know what
country.
it is.
That's
it
all it
works
is.
well as a design on the shirt, but replacing their badge. What was wrong with the old one? I don't get it.
Yeah, me neither. They've just gone
Yeah,
for
it
that.
looks like a drunken Chrysler logo, but
Yeah, or like the Juventus kind of style J's just got drunk and fell over. Yeah.
Or the Give Over logo from the Venezuela shirt from last episode.
Oh, yeah.
Upside down.
Yep.
Right. Okay. But overall, quite smart, nice looking thing from Legia there. So.
Yep.
Right. Another 3rd shirt. So this is Guatemala's 3rd shirt.
Wow. Yeah, cool. I like it. And I haven't
How old
seen
is
that
that bloke
before.
on the left?
Hey? Yeah, I don't think I'd mess with that guy at all.
No, I was going to say that guy looks like he'd kill you as soon as look at you.
Yeah, man. Look at his guns. He is packing. He has been to the gym. Yes, sir. Your shirt is absolutely tremendous. I really like it.
We haven't had much Umbro,
No.
which is weird because I'm quite a big fan of Umbro, and I've just noticed actually they've got the sleeves have got like a blackout version of their diamond.
Oh
sleeves.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
is there like a law in Guatemala that you need to have a sash on your shirt?
Yes.
I think this-
That's
Because
the
they
home
seem
and
to
away.
have it for like forever,
It's
and I
just
have no idea why.
it's just their thing, you know.
The home and away ones have that, but they didn't bring out a new one for 2020. This is new for 2020. The others were from 2019.
I really like what they've done there, I've got to say. It's like a sash but
Yeah.
stripy, and you just don't really see that as a combination very often.
It's a very
Another
creative
spectrum shirt.
sash, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, Hong Kong.
Yeah, I really like this. I've seen this a few times on Twitter now, and I'm really digging it.
It's the collar which I like.
Yeah,
The asymmetry. To
yeah, it's
Agreed.
cool. It's kind of reminds me of the Canada shirt, actually, just with a sort of broken pattern all over it. Yep. Yeah, I really like it. I would think that'll do well. I'll be surprised if it doesn't.
Indonesia have gone with Mills, who I'll be honest is new to me.
Not Danny Mills, I hope.
They've got a nice red home shirt. They've got an away shirt which is white with a sort of green sort of stripe across the middle. But I think this 3rd shirt is the sort of most unique about it, with the sort of pentagon in the middle and the.
There's a lot of black and gold going on nowadays.
Yeah.
It didn't used to be something that you saw very often at all, but since that that one-off Costa Rica shirt a couple of years ago,
The New Balance one, yeah.
which
I
is
think
great.
Vanuatu actually started the black and gold.
Oh yeah, they were doing it before. Yeah, you're right. They must have obviously just muscling their influence all over the world. But yeah,
Didn't Indonesia release a new manufacturer last week again?
What?
I think they left Mills again last week.
already.
Possibly. I think they were having a new contract starting in 2021. I think Mills might
possibly.
have been a stopgap. I'm not sure. But they've ditched Nike anyway.
It's a nice shirt. I love
Yeah.
it. And what's
I
the
like that
writing
one, yeah.
down there? Do you know that?
Oh yeah, I don't know.
It says. Nope.
Reminds me
No,
of
I don't.
It says hashtag Polyester Atlas. Amazing, brilliant work, Mills. Our
it
new-
reminds me of that.
new
Do you know
favourite
that
manufacturer.
Luxembourg shirt where they wrote all the opponents of
Oh
the
yes.
qualifiers? It's saying "Road
Yeah.
to Russia," which is
Yeah, it's
kind
cool.
of ironic if you're Luxembourg.
Yeah. That's a Jayco shirt, I think.
Yeah, it seems a tad optimistic.
Cool. So we spoke about this in episode 2, the Ivory Coast home shirt. Quite like it.
Yeah, it's elephant skin, isn't it? Didn't someone say?
Oh yes, yeah.
Can I have a technical question? Why is FIFA calling it Côte d'Ivoire and not Ivory Coast? Why do you never translate that?
Yeah, I don't know.
I can't answer that.
I never quite understood why, even at the World Cup, it's always Côte d'Ivoire.
Okay, well, we'll chuck that out to our audience, and if anyone knows the answer, then get in touch.
Please let us know.
They've done it with Timor-Leste and East Timor.
Exactly, yeah. They do too. It's strange.
Right, so that's the home shirt. This is the away shirt.
Yeah, and even more you can see the elephant skin pattern there.
I don't know why we didn't spot the elephant skin before, to be honest. It's
yeah. It seems obvious now that we know it. Yeah, but you can see all these on episode 2 of the Polyester Atlas. If you're watching this and you want to go back, we talk about them in a bit more depth.
So this one at the end of last year, that's a Lao home shirt. End of last year, it sort of was released, but I don't believe they played in it at all in 2019, and it certainly we didn't include it in the nominations for 2019. So here it is. They
look like the spikes that you die if you fall onto them in Sonic the Hedgehog. It all looks very painful. It's cool. Yeah, I quite like it. They could have gone
like if you ignore the bottom bit, it's just a plain.
Yeah, it's boring. That's it.
Yeah.
They could have put that design going a bit higher up the shirt, and it would have been a bit funkier.
Isn't there some sort of traditional clothing that they have where that's either a sash that you wear or is at the bottom? So I think that's what it's meant to look like.
Knowledge.
I think. Don't quote me on that, but I could have sworn I've seen that somewhere.
On that. And then the badge is massive and far more detailed than any previous one we've had.
Yep.
I like that.
Yep, so do I.
Okay, this is Malaysia's new away shirt.
Okay. So this is real. I saw this on someone's Twitter. I was wondering if this was a fan thing.
No, this is
that's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's kind of fun. Yeah. There's something about kind of stripes at an angle like that. It just looks mental.
And the colors are opposite to what they would normally be. Like they've had striped things before where the yellow is way more prominent than the black.
Is this
the away shirt?
It's the away shirt. Okay.
But
Asia is again one of the countries I don't understand because the national colors seem to be blue and red.
And red, yeah.
But the football colors seem to be black and yellow.
Yeah. I don't
kind
know.
Of mental, but I do love the shirt. It's
they
great.
normally play their away shirt is normally blue with a bit of red and white in it. I think this is unusual that they've got black away. Okay, Netherlands.
Yep, I like it. It's the kind of mad robo-lion thing.
Okay, so Joe's clearly sorted out the resolution on his monitor to be able to see that.
Yeah, I'm looking at a different screen now.
The famous Dutch lion.
Yeah.
It looks like a troll, to be honest. But
Aslan.
Hey?
Aslan.
Aslan, yeah, the robo-lion. I like it.
Sorry, but the only orange shirt for me is Ivory Coast.
and Bhutan. Don't forget Bhutan.
Yeah, Bhutan is okay as well.
Okay, now there's been no matches this year at any level, either gender for Oceania. But I felt that since this was released at the beginning of 2020,
it would be taking the piss to wait till next year.
Exactly, and I don't really know what's going on, to be honest with this. It's like they've designed something and started to sort of rub it out.
Yeah, it's got those zigzags. I don't know. It's cool. I mean, I like it. I like what they've done with the fern to make it into zigzags. It's creative. I dig it. I think I dig it.
Blimey, it's probably your favourite New Zealand shirt then.
Yeah,
it's very oscillating.
I've never been a big fan of New Zealand shirts before. I mean,
I think everyone's getting nostalgic for CRT TVs and
yeah. But you see what it is. I mean, it's the It's the fern, and instead of just putting it on the sleeve like before, they've just done this mad thing with it to turn it into an episode of Casualty, and I like it.
Oh, you're right. It's the fern. I just realized that now.
Yeah, I didn't realize that at first either, but it's they've taken the fern and they've just pointed
an
it.
origami fern, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. I like it. I think that's quite creative.
I think it's too much fern for me.
Fair enough.
Too much fern.
I like it.
It looks more like Christmas trees.
There you
That
go.
seems to be the theme of the day as well.
Lots of Christmas shirts for a Christmas time poll. Oh yeah, the Paraguay one.
We've gone through this one before.
Yeah, someone told us what that pattern was. Can anyone remember?
I can't remember what it was.
Oh,
Wasn't the pangolin? We were wrong.
it certainly wasn't
Big
pangolin.
surprise.
Yeah. Nope, I can't remember. I'm sorry. Somebody told us on Twitter.
Get that off the screen, bloody. That's terrible.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's terrible. It would be.
Where they do it? Like, no.
The thing is, this would be okay without the middle one and the bottom one. If it was just the top one, it would be pretty cool. Although,
Just the bottom one.
or just the bottom one. I mean, that'd be totally weird.
Yeah, you know what?
opposite.
Take the middle one out and put a number in there, and that probably will look okay. But just for me, that's just my brain doesn't know.
What are you saying,
what to
Sasha?
do.
You think it's the?
I think the top one is the worst. You can keep the lower two, but the top one.
I think it'd look really weird like that. But
But the whole Portugal logo, it's you can't really see it anymore. It's
they conflict.
it's getting lost in that stripe.
I quite like it. But I don't like it with the 3 stripes. And what else I don't like about it is that you see it's that kind of minty fluoride color. I don't dig that for football
It
shirts.
looks like it's run a bit in the wash, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. It's like a white shirt that your mum put your socks in with or something.
It's that toothpaste color, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah, I'm not having it. Okay.
I like this one.
Qatar's new home shirt. It's probably the most exciting shirt they've had for decades. I can't think of much recently that they've done that's any good.
No,
but it's kind of got the flag on it.
Why would they should have just gone full flag?
I agree.
Yeah.
White at the top and similar to the I mean no spoilers or anything, but the Slovenia shirt that's going to come up soon.
Yeah, I'm not really into this particularly. It's okay.
Now this one.
Love this.
Yep, I really like it. It's mad. It's like a Hawaiian shirt or something like that.
It's one that you can wear on a night out, isn't it? There's not many football shirts like
And
that.
it's like the least Saudi Arabian shirt I can imagine. Like, I mean, literally, I think about desert when I think about Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, you're not thinking
not palm trees.
Yeah, exactly. Totally.
Well, they're feathers, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they are feathers.
Oh,
but
are
it
they?
looks like palm trees because of the color.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm thinking Hawaiian shirt. It's just got that kind of palm tree vibe.
I love this badge. I know it's a few years old now, but I can't help but see like some glam rock mullet on top of an eagle.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I hadn't seen that before either, but now it's all I will see. Excellent. Motley Crue.
I think this is the best Saudi Arabia shirt there's ever been. So.
Yeah, I would be tempted to go along with that. It's pretty cool. The 94.
I think they had a couple of cool ones in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, was 98 their first World Cup? I think. Yeah. Yeah, but no, this is funky. I really like it. Again, Nike, top work, Nike. Well done.
Oh, you can get those on Nike Canada.
Oh, my. There you go.
But only in kids sizes.
Eric's he's clicking by already.
Yeah,
this is mental.
That's actually quite nice.
This looks like a game of like Pac-Man or something.
Well,
it's the national symbol.
It is, but what is that symbol? I don't think I've ever looked at this before. Like,
I actually think it's like a cross. It's like the symbol of the Serbian patriarch. So like the national church.
I think it's cool.
I like that.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
And Serbia aren't known for having particularly exciting shirts.
It's kind of mad again.
I think the gold spots really make this one. I have no idea why they are gold spots. They are not part of that national symbol usually, but it kind of makes it more exciting.
Who knows?
Those colors when you do that with the dark red and you chuck a little bit of gold in there, it's reminding me of those Russia shirts from like around 2009, 2010.
Incredible. I have them all. I love them.
Yeah. those colors just pop and make that into like a really smart shirt. I like that.
Yep.
Cool. Right.
Singapore. Yeah. Yeah, it's okay, but it's not really a patch on their old school Tiger shirts from back in the day.
Those are amazing.
Yeah.
And they've done a blue away one, but they've kept the I don't know what that is in the middle. That stripe across the middle they've kept in red.
Yeah,
I stick with the home one.
I think I preferred the away one personally, but neither was really blowing my mind. Yeah, I like this. I really like this. I like the sharper peaks actually. I was kind of surprised by them when Jacob showed us his shirt last episode that he'd got the. Is this the away one or is this the home one?
I couldn't work out which way around they were. I think it's the. I don't know. No.
I don't know. He had the other one anyway.
Yeah, the other one's lighter. It's got like a white and a light blue.
But either way, they're both cool. I really like this.
This one is really nice because the other one, for me, is too neon. It's too bright. This one is just perfect.
Sascha sat there in his Nigerian.
it's too bright, he says, wearing toxic slime. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Nice.
I really wasn't sure which one to include. I think I like the white one best, but this is their home shirt, and they're all the same. Just different colours. So I thought
it looks like it's a really weird shape. Is what I would say about it.
I think that's the photo,
right?
Because would be a weird shape.
Again, we looked at this in second episode? Was it the second episode?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. So
Tunisia.
So last year, one of the best shirts was the Tunisian third shirt, which is this in black.
Yeah.
And it was so successful. I think they've released home and away shirts.
But what I would say about it is it looks much better in black. I mean, it looks good in red, but it looked best in black. So really, if this wins, then it'll be a bit like it's the winner, but it's not as good as the shirt that didn't win last year. But either way, it's a cool graphic. That angry seagull is really, really angry.
I think that's
not sure it's
the Eagles of Carthage that will be so pleased.
If you don't
the seagulls of Carthage.
It looks like a seagull. I don't know. You obviously haven't spent enough time in Aberdeen if you're not recognizing that, because we have got some mutant monster seagulls here, and they will.
But doesn't every bird look like a seagull to you?
They will steal everything from you. But it's cool. Still cool.
So this is Ukraine. It's not the greatest picture. So Ukraine now with Joma, and it's a Christmas themed shirt.
What on earth has happened to their badge?
Yeah, it's weird.
It's the same as ever, isn't it?
It's what?
It's the same they always had.
Is it?
It's gone all rounded, and
it looks very odd here.
It's that strange trident.
Aye, okay. It's just that it's. I don't know. They've done it differently somehow. I'm not.
Why have Ukraine got a trident? Isn't that like the Barbados logo?
No, I think again, it's the national symbol. I think it isn't a trident, but it looks like a trident.
This has just got like random patterns sort of stamped into it, is what it looks like.
It's a Christmas jumper.
Yeah, again, I'm seeing it.
To me, it looks like the guy's sweating through the shirt.
Yeah, agreed.
He likes it. You can tell he's enjoying it.
He does look pretty chipper, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's so pleased.
Yeah, I'm not really into this. I got to say, I'm not loving it.
No.
Okay, well, I think that is that's me done for. Oh no, hold on. There's one last one. And I'll be honest, this one I thought was 2019, but I've done a bit of research. Vietnam.
Yeah.
I didn't get that. I wanted to.
Yeah,
but actually, for some reason, I wanted to get in touch with those guys on Twitter from Vietnam. There's like a page that's all about Vietnam football of a guy. I actually wanted to get one sent from Vietnam for some reason. I think Vietnam is getting really cool with football. Like people are really getting behind the league.
They got incredibly enthusiastic when because in the last Asian Cup they got much further than anybody had expected them to. I can't even remember what round it was. Maybe it was just the second, like the quarterfinals or something. But people went absolutely mad, and they were like parading in the streets, and it was a real huge party.
I love that it's got the Van Halen
Yes, totally
There.
hadn't even seen that before, but now that is all I'm seeing, and now I love it as well.
I think the only thing that lets this shirt down is the fact that they put so much emphasis into the badge by having that star and the flower pattern around it, and then it's just this boring flag of Vietnam that's just there instead of a fancy crest.
Anyway,
I think I will have to
to
do a
hunt one
shout
of
out
these,
as well now, as we are talking about Vietnam and how they are getting better, because that's actually a German company which has taken over most of the FA. So there are. I think it's funded by the German government together with the German consultancy, and they are running all youth national teams, men and women, running the leagues, men and women.
Not the same guy that's in charge of your national team, is it?
No.
Okay. Well,
No worries.
because there's two different trajectories there.
Yeah,
so.
But the guy who's running it, I
worse,
think the guy who's running it, he has coached the under-20s, I think, and he sent me a match-worn shirt of that tournament.
Oh, cool.
Really nice bloke from Dortmund.
Oh, cool.
So I think they are doing an excellent job. They qualified for the under-20 World Cup and then for the Asian Cup.
Yeah, I saw a thing. People were really enthusiastic about the under-20 World Cup as well, and it's cool. Definitely, football's going to be huge there. So is that everything, Nick?
Yeah. So I think that is 48 shirts we've nominated. Now, if anyone's watching this and has realised that I have made a massive mistake and missed out an absolute belter of a shirt, feel free to tweet either me or the Polyester Atlas. But from when this episode is released, I will start the polls on Twitter using FS World UK Twitter account. And on New Year's Day, we will find out who the 2020 National Shirt of the Year is.
Yep, and check the hashtag as well. Hashtag National Shirt of the Year, right?
Yes, I think I've gone for an acronym, so it's going to be NSOTY 2020.
Oh, cool. You're getting pro.
Yeah, I started it last year, and it's really useful for going back and having a look and seeing which polls we've missed out and all sorts.
And cool. May I add, don't dare to add any Brazil shirts. They are not great.
Yes, they're not great. Then they've got a decent collar, but they are not great, and they are not great enough. All right, so I guess that's about it for another episode. I'm sure we'll get back to normal next episode, whatever normal might be. We'll probably be just talking more nonsense and inducting some more shirts back into the Atlas, which obviously we haven't done today. We'd also just like to say a quick thanks to everyone who's been involved with our Polyester Advent Calendar on Twitter, because people have been sharing like absolutely hundreds of shirts on there. It's gone really well, and it's ace just seeing so many shirts every single day. And that's just hashtag Polyester Advent on Twitter, and you'll find it there. And that's been loads of fun. So cheers to everyone. And if you've missed it all, then more fool you, and you need to be following us at Polyester Atlas on Twitter. So until next time, have yourselves a wicked festive season. I hope you get loads of shirts. And from all of us here at the Atlas, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Bye.
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 Bye, guys.